I asked a colleague if he had a PS2 keyboard I can borrow, and he presented me with this. This is an IBM Model M keyboard, and as you can see, it's seen better days. The spacebar has yellowed from exposure to the sun, and the keys are rather grubby. Here's the back of the keyboard. Also has some marks on it. I took the keycaps off and set them aside. As you can see, here's the spacebar, and it's gone quite yellow. So I disconnected the cable and took the keys into the sink. Here I just filled a bowl full of warm water. As it was filling, I added a few squirts of just regular washing up liquid. So I just took the bowl of keys and just dumped it in the warm water. You might notice there's an IBM mouse there as well. I also cleaned that as well. Get the keys all submerged, agitate them under the water a little bit. And the dirt seems to come off quite easily. These don't need retro brighting. The plastic doesn't suffer from yellowing like the spacebar did. So after what seemed like an age, I had finished washing all of the keys individually, and I wanted to rinse off any excess soap. So I put them back in the bowl and just rinsed them with some cool water. Here I'm just agitating them just to make sure that there is no excess soap on the keys. I drain the water off and then dried them on a tea towel. Next I took them out just to lay in the sun briefly, just to dry. They're only in the sun for about half an hour. So here we are opening the back of the keyboard, and popping the top off. There are two screws, this one and this one. Once those are removed, the mechanism can be moved upwards slightly. Next, by pulling on this side of the PCB, we can remove the keyboard connector, being very gentle with the ribbon cable. I'll set that aside for later. So here's the keyboard again. If we turn it over, we can see a lot of debris coming out of the keyboard and the marks on the back. I cleaned the keyboard with some compressed air and some tissue, and then put it in some water with some hydrogen peroxide in the sunlight for approximately 3 hours. Here's the end result. Nice and clean, very white, no yellowing anymore. I reattach the screws and put the front cover back on the case. And there's 4 screws along the back. Here's the last one being tightened now. Spacebar installation done, just checking the keys all click as they should do. This is the final assembly of the mouse, which also got a treatment in water and hydrogen peroxide for about 3 hours as well. So this just has 3 Phillips screws holding the bottom of the mouse together. Put the ball back in and close it up. And here is the end result. Beautifully clean and restored IBM Model M and mouse.